about 5 people from the rubble. They're giving us updates every hour from the rescue team. And what they said is that the structure is still vulnerable and at risk of collapsing. So it's still very dangerous. And the fact that it collapsed vertically makes it more complicated for the rescue efforts as well. So that's what we have so far. So we're just going to show you the picture of the site as they're working, and I'll narrate from time to time. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
We just met with the rescue dog as well.
Yeah.
The rescuer said it's too dangerous for the dog to go in at this moment because the structure is very fragile. As you can see.
So the rescue teams have been working 24 hours non-stop since yesterday. Well, last night they had to pause for a while after a concrete slab collapsed. So it was too dangerous. And then pause for a while just to make sure that everything is safe to go in again. And they went in again this morning. So Jatujak district is famous for the weekend market. A lot of foreign tourists visit the market during the weekends as well as weekdays. On the way here, we saw some foreign tourists who are still shopping at the market just across the street. Just to recap some information that we have from yesterday, the building that collapsed is still under construction, and it was meant to be a 30-story high building, and it belongs to the office of the Inspector General. In terms of the earthquake, the shocks were felt in Myanmar as well as in Bangkok. We site that we're seeing on the back here. Keep sending us some comments. I'm trying to read the comments at the moment. So for those of you who've just joined the live, this is Thai PBS World live from the site where rescue efforts is underway at the buildings that has collapsed yesterday following the tremor after the earthquake in Myanmar. And if you look to the right, you see a convoy of cars from, looks like a government official is visiting the site at the moment as well. We're not sure if it's the Prime Minister, but looks like a cabinet minister or the Prime Minister herself. Actually, this morning, the Prime Minister made a press conference. She was actually in Phuket yesterday as the tremor happened and was felt in Bangkok, and she called an emergency meeting in Phuket, and as soon as she arrived this morning, she made a press conference. So the issue basically today that was widely talked about both on social media and on news headlines is that the SMS or short messaging service was not sent when the shock arrived. So a lot of people were in shocked and scared and confused. We weren't sure what was going on because there were no messages. The NBTC, or National Broadcasting and Telecommunications Commission, actually said in a meeting with the Prime Minister this morning that they tried to send warning messages to telephone users, but there was a problem with the system. only 200,000 warnings can be sent at a time, and there were news reports of them being able to send about 10 million messages yesterday. All of us at Thai PBS in the team, none of us has received that. They rescued 5 people from the rubble. We're getting updates every hour from the rescue team, and they said that the structure is still vulnerable and at risk of collapsing. So it has actually collapsed yesterday as well, at least 2 centimeters. So it's still very dangerous. And the fact that it collapsed vertically makes it a lot more difficult. And if you look down there, you see a convoy of black cars. Looks like a government official is visiting the site as well. We don't really know who is at the site at the moment. So I'm gonna keep showing you the video, and we might move around the area just a little bit so that you can see what is going on around here. So it's actually located across the weekend market, which is a very famous spot for international tourists who come to Bangkok. It's called the Chatuchak Market. Um, okay, keep safe, Lilito. Thank you for joining the live. Sorry, Pota. Yeah. And behind me, also on this side, we can see a lot of international foreign reporters, foreign media, as well as Thai media camping out. This is actually a crosswalk which goes across to the other side of the road and gives us a good view of what's going on in terms of the rescue operation without disturbing the rescue workers too much. Um, yeah, so we have rows of press and the cameras, lots of cameras here on the site. We also have people doing live videos across the street. Temperature is very hot today. Um, so, yeah. Okay, I think I'm just going to walk back over that side so maybe we can go down and see what's going on. I want to try and flip the camera so that you all can see as I walk because it's very hard to walk backwards. Okay, now this is better. Okay, so here we are in Chatuchak district. Hello. In Chatuchak district, you can see rows of cameras, news cameras at the side. We're on a crosswalk on the way to the other side, and that's the rubble. Sorry. So the building collapsed yesterday, and there were reports of hundreds of people still stuck inside, and they're still detecting signs of life. So, yeah, how are you? So we have Minnie here
Yeah, hello.
from Talog with Thai PBS.
Well, at first,
very
when
hot.
yeah, we're sorry, I was spitting all over. But when we walked inside,
Yeah.
right, we can see all the dust.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So if you look at the road, all the dust from the collapse yesterday. So the earliest number was
The
nine,
casualties in
five
Bangkok,
rescued this morning.
yeah, total number is 8.
Hmm.
Yeah. What are they doing is that they pulling the steel out from the concrete
so that they
structure
can
so
get,
that they can get
get in.
inside.
The temperature is very hot at the moment.
Sourcing,
Yeah.
I'll say.
So what happened to the dogs? Because we saw some rescue dogs this morning as we come in, and they had to pause because it was too hot for the dogs or something.
Yeah,
Or is
it's
it
too hot for the
dangerous?
dog. And
Yeah.
the structure is very fragile,
Mhm.
so it's very, very dangerous to go in
Yeah,
at this
still
moment. So, as you can see,
a lot of dust. There's
Yeah.
a lot of dust here. We have one foreign reporter doing a live report. Not sure which channel. Okay. Convoys of cars. I think I'm going to take you around. So I'm going to go for a walk just a little bit to see what's it like downstairs. So follow me. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. As you can see, it's really, really crowded. Sorry. Okay. We're just going to walk down. Like Minnie said, this is the condition at the moment. So you can see on the road, on the stairs, dust everywhere. Look at the roof. I mean, this is the amount of dust that came with the building collapse yesterday. So Shops nearby are all closed. The fire trucks. We do have some tourists walking around taking pictures as well. Um, okay, let's get a bit closer and see what's going on. I'm not sure if we're allowed in there, but I'm going to try. How is everyone doing? Where are you watching from? Let me know in the comments. อันนี้เข้าไปไม่ได้ใช่ไหมคะพี่เข้าได้ไหมคะไปฝั่งนี้เหรอคะโอเคค่ะ Okay, we have to go across because we're not allowed in there. So you can see rows of cars, presumably a government official visiting. พี่คะใครมานายกเหรอมทหนึ่งอ๋อมทหนึ่งมาโอเค The interior minister is visiting the site, not the prime minister. Okay, so we can't go in, but I'm just gonna take you across. And over here are rows of ambulance parking here, police cars. They're giving out free water as well as donuts, refreshments. I'm gonna try and talk to one of the rescue workers, see what they say. พี่ถามหน่อยได้ไหมคะเป็นไงบ้างนี่คือพี่เพิ่งออกมาจากฝั่งนู้นเลยปะข้างในชุดเข้าไปข้างในยังไม่ได้ออกมาเลยใช่ป่ะอ๋อแล้วเป็นไงบ้างนี่คืออ๋อไม่เป็นไรค่ะพี่ไม่เป็นไรค่ะแบบพอดีไลฟ์อยู่ค่ะเลยแบบถามว่าแบบเป็นยังไงบ้างอะไรเงี้ยร้อนมากใช่ป่ะนี่คือพี่เข้ามาถึงประมาณกี่โมงคะมาตั้งแต่เมื่อวานเลยอ๋อยังไม่ได้กลับเลยเหรอค่ะกันอ๋อโอเคพี่แคร์ค่ะสู้ๆค่ะขอบคุณมากค่ะค่ะ so basically he said the team has been here since yesterday อ๋อเดี๋ยวก็ได้ขอบคุณค่ะไม่เป็นไรค่ะ they've been camping out here since yesterday and has been taking shifts trying to help people giving out water and some food so we do have some free food here as well that's the food truck from the royal kitchen see the sign there it's from the king and queen he sent some food there were reports and across the street they have a kitchen an outdoor kitchen okay so as we speak we can look across and this is the site very hot here it seems like tourists are still allowed in the area anyway I'll keep going Bangkok Community Health Foundation sorry I was going to try and talk to you from Thai PBS World so what are you doing here
we're Bangkok Community Health Foundation. We're here providing water, we're providing food for the heroes inside.
Have you been hearing any stories from the inside of what's going on?
We haven't much other than that they really want everybody just to do their work as diligently as possible. So that's why they want nobody to be in there. Of course, they're using the drones,
right?
The dogs, right? So, but yeah, having 15 people trapped in a pocket, that's what I understood. So
yeah, that's the news as of this morning.
Very, very scary.
Yeah. Well, take care. Thank you so much.
You so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, that was one of the Bangkok Charity Community Health Foundation. Interesting. So a lot of outdoor kitchens here. I'm just going to keep walking until I'm told to stop and get out. But it looks fine for now. So I'm going to keep showing you the building. Oh, there's a group of reporters, I think probably waiting for the interior minister to come out and make a statement. Maybe I can just wait here for a little bit. Oh, some Chinese press making live reports.
现在就叫等国际来救援，而且目前累计已经至少有8个人死亡，还有将近100人是受困的。因此呢，在沟通的时候，他们这之中呢包含了无人机、直升机，还有无人机的这种机器已经到了去救援，有没有办法实际投到帮助呢？稍后。
Oh, it's very hot. Oh, let's come and look at this. Okay, they're coming out. I'm just gonna go across the barricade just to get in there. Whoops.